Hi everybody, my name is Andrew Criel and welcome to the 6th annual BU Stay True Basketball Camp and the first ever virtual basketball camp. Whether you are here for the first time or the 6th time, the BU Stay True program has and always will be a family. We are a basketball program that originated right here in the Bronx, New York, but have also organized basketball camps for the past 5 years abroad in Limerick, Clare, and Dublin, Ireland. Ultimately, we are people from the community, serving the community through the sport we love most, basketball. I'd like to thank the BYST team for putting this all together. I know we'd rather all be together celebrating a fun day of basketball, but like much of the world, we too had to adapt and pivot in order to be together for today's 6th annual BU Stay True basketball camp. Our world looks a lot different than it did at this time last year, celebrating the 5th annual BU Stay True basketball camp in 100-degree weather at Monsignor Scanlon High School in the Bronx, New York. And we all face new challenges and new obstacles that we've all had to adapt and overcome. And on behalf of the BYST family, we want to thank all the essential workers who have been working so hard to keep us all healthy and safe. No matter our age, sex, race, religion, or where we are in the world today, our common love for basketball has brought us together for this basketball camp. We have awesome basketball stations from coaches across the nation, including New York City, Illinois, Connecticut, and Arizona. These stations will include variations of basketball drills to be done at home, in a park, a backyard, or even your garage. There are 3 scheduled 2-minute water breaks, along with a lunchtime discussion on leadership both on and off the court. We also want to hear from you. With this being our largest attended camp in 6 years, now more than ever, it's important we stay connected and exchange ideas. To get involved, tag us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook by using the hashtag BYSTCamp. We will share everyone's pictures and videos for the world to see. And to the young boys and girls out there who are attending, we are thinking about you, we believe in you, keep working hard and staying true to who you are. And without further ado, allow me to welcome you to the 6th annual BU Stay True basketball camp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Y'all, Coach Kel's here, taking you guys through a little mobility, flexibility, and active warm-up today. So we're gonna get started, help you guys set the tone for the remainder of the day today. So let's get it. We're gonna start seated in a comfortable position. Are you gonna have a wide gait on your feet? So right now we're gonna be stretching out our hamstrings as well as the side of our back. So you're gonna take your left hand, reaching over to your left foot. Take that right hand, making sure your shoulder is down, away from your ears, coming behind your head. Take a deep breath out as you're taking a nice deep reach over to that left foot. If you guys can't touch that foot with that right hand, it's okay. The main intent of this move is to stretch out the side here. So as long as you're feeling that stretch on the side, you're good. Take a final deep breath out as you try to pull over just a little bit more. Final reach, feel your hamstring pulling as well. We got 3, 2, and 1. Release, guys, slowly making it over to the other side. Right hand on that right foot, left shoulder coming down and back from around your head. And let's get it. Making sure you're keeping that chest open, never wanting to dump in. That's not the posture we maintain in our daily lives. All right, so making sure that chest stays nice and open. Take a nice final deep breath out as you reach over just a little bit more. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. Now we're going to go into leaning forward, not just one side. You're going to keep your chest open as you're doing this. Shoulders stay down and back, leading with your chest to come forward. The goal is to get your chest as close to the floor as possible, obviously because of limited flexibility. You see here my chest is not as near as close to the floor. But again, the key is not that. The key is getting that chest open, shoulders down and back, and you will feel your hamstrings engaged. Just stay tight, guys, taking deep breaths out. As you take your deep breaths out, try to pull just a little bit more into that floor. We got 5, 4, go work, y'all. Keep it up. Hold it tight. We got 3, 2, and 1. Segueing over on our tops. All right, guys, we're getting into our tabletop position. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are directly underneath your hips. We're gonna move with our breath here. All right, so you're gonna take a deep breath in as you bring your belly down to the floor. Butt is being pulled back. Shoulders are down away from your ears. You're gonna take a deep breath out as you push into the floor, round out that spine, exaggerate that motion. Great job, guys. Tucking in that pelvis. Take a deep breath in. Belly down to the floor, shoulders down and back, butt is being pulled to the upright. Let's get it, guys. Taking a deep breath out. Exaggerate that round in that spine. We really want to create space in between your vertebrae. Get that back nice and loose. Final deep breath in. Belly down to the floor, shoulders down and back. Great work, y'all. Keep it up. Great work. Keep setting your intentions. Keep moving intentionally. We got 3, 2, and 1. From this position, you're going to take your toes, point them into the floor. You're going to pike your butt nice and high into the air for your first downward dog stretch of the day. All right, guys, some cues here. You're going to let your neck hang through your elbows. So a lot of time we hold unnecessary tension in our neck that we're not even mindful of. So as you guys are in that position, just let the neck hang through. You want to push into the floor to get your chest closer to your quads. Pedal those heels up and down. You'll feel your calves stretching out. Now from this position, you're going to bend your knees just softly. In this soft bend position, you're going to push into the floor. Try to get your chest closer to those knees. Keep pulling your butt up into the air. You're going to feel your back stretch out. That's the intent. Really keep pushing in. Get those chests closer to your knees. We got 3, 2, and 1. Piping up again, guys. Let the knees extend out. You're going to lift up that right leg. Bring it outside of that right hand. Right? So that back leg is extended. Left leg is extended. You're going to take your right hand, heel open. All right, guys, you're going to take a deep breath out as you bend at the elbow. Try to open up the chest a little bit more. Breathe out to lengthen. 3, 2, and 1. From this same position, guys, don't move anywhere. Take a deep breath in. As you release that breath slowly, bring your right elbow inside that right foot. Feel out that right hip open. As you guys are in this position, try to keep your knees straight. So don't let it come out too much to the side. You want to keep it straight ahead. All right, guys, Frida was just sleeping and she likes to come out when things are getting turn up. So that's the cue that things are about to turn up. All right, guys, let's get a few rocks back and forth. Take a deep breath out as you rock forward. Deep breath in as you rock back. We got 3, 2, and 1. You're going to heel toe your right foot over to the left side of your body and come down to hit your first pigeon stretch. All right, guys, that leg in the back is extended. Tops of the feet are down to the floor. We're going to go ahead and test our balance just a little bit. Coming up into a T position, making sure your hips stay square. So don't let one hip come too forward. Don't let one come too back. Got 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath. You're going to come down onto your elbows. And just rest. Just sit and rest, guys. Again, while you're in this still position, think about the intention you want to set for camp. All right, set the tone now moving forward. Every movement you're doing right now is directly going to help you get the best, efficient, safe workout. All right, y'all, let's get it. Stay focused. I know warming up could be a little slow. We'll turn up in a little bit. Don't worry. Let's go ahead and pipe back up. One more time, guys. Shake it all out. And now let's head over to that left side. All right, so left leg up, bringing it outside that left hand. And let's get it. Remember, keeping that knee straight, peeling open with that left hand. You're going to take a bend at your elbow. Final deep breath out as you pull open just a little bit more. Take one deep breath here. As you release that breath, you're going to bring that left elbow inside that left foot, keeping that knee straight ahead. Good job, y'all. There we go. Good movement. Stay tight. Good movement. Send some breath into that uncomfortable space that you feel right now. We got 3, 2, and 1. Piking up. Shake it all out. Let it all go, y'all. We didn't get into our pigeon, so we're going to get onto the pigeon on this side too. You're going to bring that same leg forward and hold right here. Got to make sure we do everything the same on each side, guys. You're going to come up into your balanced position, making sure, again, those hips, if anything looks lopsided, go ahead and manually twist it forward for yourself. All right, stay tight, guys. If you wobble, if you fall, it's okay. The key is getting back up. All right, guys, you're going to take a deep breath out as you bring those elbows down to the floor. Good work, y'all. Stay tight. Remember, sending breath into that uncomfortable space. Back leg should be extended out. Toes are down to the floor. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. Final time, shaking it out, I promise. You're gonna place your foot down. Go ahead and walk your hands to your feet. Wide gait here and sinking down. So now our hips are a little more open. Should be able to sit into this squat a little more comfortably. Taking those elbows, pressing them inside your knees. If you guys feel like you're rocking too forward or too back, exaggerate both motions to figure out what it feels like to just be centered. All right, you can create a tripod with your foot. So you want to grip the floor with your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. All right, let it be uncomfortable. If you need to come back up and reset, it's okay. Take that left hand, extend it to the left side of your body, peeling open. Good job, guys. Remember that gaze should be over that right shoulder and keeping that chest open at all times. Let's come back into the center. Right hand inside that knee. And peeling open on that left side. Let's get it, guys. Remember that gaze is over that left shoulder. Taking deep breaths in and out, keeping that chest nice and open. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and walk out into a plank, y'all, before we get into the work. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Butt is low. Squeeze those glutes. Peel those heels to the back of your wall and pull the crown of your head forward. You want to grip the floor with your fingertips, all right? And you're going to turn your elbows in towards your chest. So see if you guys can see that. Grip the floor with your fingertips, elbows in towards your chest, and hold tight. You want to create a slight round in your upper back. Slight round in that upper back. Separate the shoulder blades from your spine. Guys, we're getting into jumping jacks in about 10 seconds. Stay tight where you are. Stay tight with your arm. Let's go. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to walk your hands to your toes in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and walk your hands to your toes, y'all. Slowly build up that vertebrae one by one. We're hitting those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Time to turn up a little bit. Time to turn up a little bit. Few seconds here, guys. Make sure you're moving those arms with intent. Don't just flare them up and down and slap. Keep moving for sturdy. Right, y'all? Move sturdy, nice light on the toes. Nice and light on the toes. We're switching to high knees in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Knees are coming to your hip and down. Hip and down. Don't be lazy with it, y'all. We're here to work. We're here to get better. Here to warm up. Let's go. Let's go. We got 10, 9, 8. Let's get it, y'all. Keep pumping through. We got 5, 4. When that clock strikes 1, you're going into a sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All out. All out. All out. Let's get it, y'all. We got 10, 9. Don't stop. Don't slow down. Don't stop. Don't slow down. We got 5, 4. Body weight squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Drop to the floor. Pop. Drop to the floor. Pop. Keeping that chest open, y'all. Shoulders down and back. Let your heart rate catch up. Let your breath catch up with you. Let's get it, guys. Moving with intent always. Moving with intent always. Got about 10 seconds left here. Stay tight, stay with it. 10 seconds, stay tight, stay with it. Let's go. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're switching to burpees in 2, 1. Let's get it, y'all. Chest to that floor. Come in, big jump. Chest to that floor. Come in, big jump. I'm going to give you guys a challenge within these 30 seconds. Instead of just jumping up, come up and get a tuck jump. So chest to that floor, big jump, tuck jump. Let's get it. Bring the knees to the chest. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. We're not slowing down. We're not done. Don't bring that finish line closer. Don't bring that finish line closer. Keep it where it's at. Guys, we got 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. Keep going. Keep going. Y'all are doing great. Finish strong. Y'all are doing great. Finish strong. We got 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, y'all. Keep moving. Chest to that floor. Big jump. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let it all go. Total body is ready, y'all. I'm going to be passing you guys on to Coach Choppy to get some skill work in. You feel me? Thank you guys for sharing this time with me today. Look crazy, sweating. Put in the work. We're ready to go. All right, y'all, enjoy.
What's up, guys? Coach Choppy here. Hope you guys have stretched out and everything. Get ready for this 25-minute ball handling workout. All right. First, we're going to start with my fingertips for 1 minute. We're gonna go like this for about a minute. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right, we're gonna try to go high, and we're gonna try to go low, back and forth. All right. Now we're trying to get a feel for the basketball. You want to go up and down, above your head and below it. All right. Now after that minute is over, we want to go around the back for another minute. All right. We want to go 30 seconds one way, which is clockwise, and 30 seconds the next way. Oh. Trying to go as fast as you can. Now we're going to switch to the other side. All right. We should be feeling the burner up right about now. All right. Getting a good sweat in. This is just our warm up before we put the basketball on the floor. Good job, guys. All right. Now, right from here, we're going to go to around our knees. All right. For another minute. Same thing as we did last time. We're going to go 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the other way. Make sure we keep our knees and our feet together. And don't strain our back. We want to keep it straight. Now we're going to go 30 seconds the other way. Good job, guys. From here, we're going to go to our between the legs grabs. All right. We're going to get our feet wide. I want to go between the legs. All right. We're going to go for a minute as well. Good job. Keep your back straight, knees bent. Now for our last 30 seconds, we're going to open our feet real wide. I'm going to throw the ball under and catch it again. All right? And now we want it to look like this. I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. All right? Now we're going to take a 30-second break between drills. Get a drink of water, stretch out a little more. We're going to go into our 5-minute pound drill. All right. Now, in our 5-minute pound drill, we're going to go left hand first, from knee to our ankle. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. to right hand. Here we're going to switch to left hand medium. Pound the ball up. 30 more seconds. All right. Keep going, guys. We're going to go to right hand medium. Another 30 seconds. Trying to pound the ball as hard as we can. From here, we're going to go to left hand high. Right? I'll get the ball at our shoulder height. Notice how I'm pounding the ball with my fingertips. Keeping it very controlled. When I switch to my right hand, don't worry about messing up. Get it right back. Keep our dribble alive. All right. From here, we're going to go crossover. 30 seconds. Back and forth. Back and forth. Chest up. Back straight. Feet wide. Back and forth. Swing from side to side. From here, we go behind the back. Right? Same thing, we're going to chest up, back straight. Get low. Doing this for 30 seconds. Good job, guys. All right? From here, we're going to do our left hand V dribble. All right? So we're going to switch the ball. We're going to go below our knee, V dribble. Okay? 15 more seconds. Now we're going to switch to right hand V dribble for 30 seconds. Back straight, chest out. Put your hand, the other hand behind your back, just because. All right, now we're going to get a 30-second break. Good job, guys. From here, you guys should feel the burn. All right, get a good sweat in. Now we're going to go to our 4-spot dribbling next. About 10 more seconds left. Yeah, he's going crazy. You want to get loose? Come on. All right. Now for our 4-spot dribbling drill, we want to take a cone, basketball, shoe. We want to make 4 spots around the ball. All right. Or we can use a dog. All right. So we're going to make a square. Going clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, 10 more seconds of this. The right hand. 3 more seconds. More seconds. Go back to left hand and go counterclockwise. Once you catch the rhythm, low, go faster, chest up. Right? I'm gonna switch to right hand for the last 30 seconds of this. We went clockwise before, we're gonna go counterclockwise on this one. Ten more seconds. Second break. Good job, guys. You should feel the burn in your arms. Get a little stretch out, get some more water. All right? All right, cool. So from here, we're gonna go into our behind the back. All right, we're gonna do a double behind the back and a crossover. All right? We're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So if we start with our right hand, 1, 2, get it back, right hand crossover, right? Alternate each side. Right? Cross, cross, right? Behind, behind, cross. Behind, behind, cross. Behind, behind, cross. Right? Don't worry about messing up. Chest up, back straight. 10 more seconds. Right? From here, we're gonna get to our between the legs crossover dribble. We're gonna get a wide base. Between the legs, crossover in front of us. All right? Start. 30 seconds on the clock. Go. More seconds. Switch. Other hand. Back straight. Chest up. Now we want to move our body in between dribbles. The lower we get, the faster it will become. Okay. 10 more seconds. Okay. Now from here, we're going to do our last 2 sets, 30 seconds apiece. We're going to do between the legs, behind the back dribble. 30 seconds on the clock. Now when we go between the legs, we want to dip our shoulder, right? And bend our knee, right? My knee is getting bent. And I'm dipping my shoulder. Right? Right? On to the next side. Right? 15 more seconds. Right? Now we'll take 30-second break before we get to our 2-ball dribbles. Get some more water, you guys. All right. 5 seconds on the clock. 5, 4. All right. Now we're gonna start with our throwovers. Throwovers. All right. We're gonna take one ball, throw it over the next one. All right. And we're gonna start with our left or right hand. All right. And as we get more comfortable, we go faster. All right. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. We're gonna switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch to the other side. Trying to keep our head up, back straight. All right. Don't worry about messing up. 10 more seconds. All right. From here, we're gonna get into our 2-ball pounds. We're gonna pound as hard as we can. Ankles. All right. 5 seconds. So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. All right. Here we want to go into alternative dribbles. Another 30 seconds. All right. We're gonna pound as hard as we can. Move our arms up and down simultaneously. Pound as hard as we can. Right? Move back and forth. Move side to side. Right? As you get more ball control, and as you get lower, go faster. Right? From there, we got 10 more seconds. We're gonna get into our windshield wipers. Take both basketballs. Go side to side. Right? We're gonna go left, right, right. We'll keep our head up, back straight, chest up. Do this. 15 more seconds. Right? And from here, we're gonna switch to our back and forth. Right? So we're gonna go one ball forward, one ball backwards. Right? We're gonna go forward, backwards. Right? Right? Same concept. Back straight, chest up. Right? Same thing. You can move with it. We go side to side. Right? We're gonna do this for 20 more seconds. job. Feel the burn. All right. Now we're going to take a minute break, get some water, and get ready for our last 5 minutes. Good job, guys. Oh, God. You guys can use these drills for ball control, for pacing your dribbles, and also to protect the ball, right? So for instance, 2-ball dribble gives us more ball control. Right? Practice this every day. We'll be able to dribble the ball at different levels, at different times. Our stationary drills, they're used so we can perfect our craft. Right? Good job. So for our last 30 seconds, for our last 5 minutes, we'll get into our combo dribbling drills. All right? Guys ready? So our first one, we're gonna pound the ball twice and between the legs twice. All right? So pound. We wanna make sure that we pound it hard, tipping our shoulder, and bring it right back. All right? More seconds. From there, we're going to switch to our left side. Same thing, pound 2 times. Spin the legs hard. This is helping us with our pace and dribble. So we're changing the speed of our dribble. Keeping our defender on their toes. We're going to move our leg in between. Insinuate that we're about to drive. 15 more seconds. All right. From here, we're going to do between the legs double crossover. What that looks like, we're going to have a wide base. We're going to step out, crossover, between the legs. Then other way, double cross. All right. Right? As we're doing this, we're remembering to bring our foot out, between the legs hard, and double cross even harder. Right? We'll keep doing this for 15 more seconds. All right. And from there, we're going to take a 15-second break. Make sure you guys are getting your water breaks in between. All right. Now we want to go for a minute. We want to go between the legs, behind the back. All right. Between, behind, between, behind, between, behind. So in between each dribble, we're getting lower. Low, low, low. All right. All right. Burn out on these as we can. Head up, chest up, back straight. Okay, 15 more seconds. Good job, you guys. I hope you guys felt the burn. Get ready for our next drill.
One minute left.
What's up, BU State True Camp? Welcome back from your water break. Everybody who has a camp last year knows my name, Coach Wavy, and today I'm gonna give you the secret to the sauce, the secret to the bounce, how to jump higher at home with a few simple workouts you can do at all ages. Got my notebook right here, got my timer over there. What we're gonna do, no equipment needed, just your feet, just your hard work, all right? Let's get this out. It's hot outside, 90 degrees. Make sure you're rested, make sure you get those breaks. First thing we're gonna do are wideouts, 30. So wideout is, all you're doing is this, right? We're gonna do 30 of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo. Let's get that 15-second break. Hot outside, you gotta make sure you're getting breaks in between to make sure you actually can go full capacity in every workout. All right? Let's get that break. Now let's get right back to it, right? 30. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You guys can count at home, count your own steps. Me counting and doing that, it's crazy. Count your head if you need to. All right, let's get that 15-second break. And get right back to it. So you guys came off the water break. I didn't get water yet. Next thing we're gonna do is full alternates. Just like this, ready? Step like this. All right? Just like that. 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! My legs are on fire. Legs are on fire right now. It's like 90 degrees outside. 15-second break. Let's go, let's get to it, let's get to it, let's get to it. We're here, we're here. All right, ready? On my count. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, We got past the first step in the workout. You see me, drained already. That's how you know it works. If you're breathing heavy, if you can't do it at that fast, take your time, go at your own pace. 15 seconds in between. Next thing we're gonna do, a wall sits, 10 seconds. So everybody find a wall, find a secure wall, make sure it's not hollow. You don't wanna go through the walls, all right? 10 seconds, ready, go. You got this, easy work, easy work. That's it, that's 10 right there. That's 10 right there. All right? Now, we're gonna do another 10 with the right foot up. Timer. Ready. Go. No, all work is easy work. Oh. You see that? You see that? 10 second in between break. Let's go. So my brother came in. He's trying to get on the work. You can't get this workout unless you go to BU State True Camp. He's trying to be a spy and tell everybody. Nah, this is only for you guys. Exclusive. Wall sits again. Now we're gonna do a left leg up. On my count, bring your timers out. Definitely recommend bringing timers out. Ready, set, go. Wall sits, wall sits, wall sits, wall sits. I'm sweating, look at me right now. We only done like the first steps, and I'm sweating already. Let's get that break, 20 seconds, and let's get into the next drill. Next thing we have are leg chops. The reason why we're taking breaks in between is to make sure that your body is able to work at full capacity. Because if you can't go full effort, what's the point of doing it? So let's get that break, collect yourself, let's get to the next workout. Now what we're doing are leg chops. Leg chops is just bring your leg up in the air. Just like this, all right? Stay balanced. We're gonna do 10 of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Don't go in the air. Keep your feet on the ground. Make sure you're not flying in the air. I know, it's crazy. Gotta do it though. The next workout we have on the agenda are leg hold-ups. So watch what I do. All we're gonna do, hold your leg up like this for 10 seconds, all right? Let's get the timer. Timer ready? You're ready? I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Stay balanced with me, I'm losing the wall. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. This is literally just for balance and stability. That's 10, that's 10 seconds right there. If you're falling over, if you're leaning over, don't worry, you saw me. It's not easy, it's definitely not an easy workout. Take your time. We're gonna do the other leg, right? Left leg now. Take your time, like I said. It's not easy. If you're falling over, if you're leaning over, get back up. Let's go, we got this. We got this. 10 seconds, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg ups. Woo! It's my broken foot too. I actually broke my right foot. So balancing on his right foot is crazy. Oh! Let's go, that's easy. 10 seconds, that's it. Now, we're gonna get a little break, and then we're gonna go to the next thing. Foot fires. Running in place, same stuff. If you guys wanna do foot fires, let's get into it. We're gonna do this for 10 seconds, all right? 10 seconds, as fast as you can. On my mark. Ready. Go. Stay low, stay low. Woo! Woo! Tiring. We got another 10. Another 10 seconds. So get your rest. Come come to grips with everything, come to grips with reality that you're working out right now with a pro dunker. These tips are gonna make you jump higher. And it's exclusive, again, exclusive, only to BU Stay True. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Let's go. Push it. Push it. Ah! It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm pooped, but we still got work to do. Next thing we're gonna do is squats. Everybody knows how to do squats. The good news is there's no weights. So this is a good entryway to how to do squats when you actually start lifting. All right? So what you wanna do is go shoulder width apart, feet in front of you, feet straight, and we go 10, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go at your own pace. It's not a race. Go at your own pace, all right? We're not in a race. We're all trying to work. Everybody's not as experienced as everybody else. So, you know, go at your own pace and challenge yourself, all right? If you can do more than 10, do more than 10, all right? Push yourself. Now we're gonna do another 10 squats, all right? So catch your breath, like I am, using this time too. Sun's beaming, that's why I got this hat on. And let's get ready for another 10. Woo! How's it feel? Be so bouncy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fist bump. It looks. All right, now we're gonna do squat jumps. So the same squat formation, but this time we're gonna jump at the top. All right? So get your rest, get your break, because this is getting crazy. Woo! 10 seconds, let me do my timer. Timer going. All right, I'm on mark. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Let's go. Get a break. Get a break. We have another 10 coming up. Let's go. Get your rest. Hands above the head. I know, man. You're working out here. If you're outside like I am, 10 times worse. Let's get ready for another 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Fist bump, fist bump. Squat jumps were no easy feat, but you guys did it. That's motivation to me. That should be motivation to you. That you can do anything once you put your mind to it. Now we're reaching the end of it. So let's get 3 sets of single leg jumps. We're gonna do the right foot first, 10 reps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're going as fast as you can. I broke my foot back in October, so this foot is not as strong as my left, but we're working with it. Bear with me, all right? So that's the first 10. 2 more sets of 10 on the right foot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. This is hard. This is hard, especially since all the stuff we did. This is not going to be easy. Let's get another set of 10 on the right foot, and then we're going to switch to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good, that's good, that's good. Now we're gonna go left leg. 10 reps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set on the left. Last set on the left. This is the easy stuff, guys. We did everything else. This is the easy stuff right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? Now, with an imaginary line, we're gonna do hops over the line. What's it called? Look at me. Hops over the line. What are they called? You gotta know what they're called. Basically, this imaginary line, we're gonna be hopping over 2 feet, all right? So, on my mark. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go, guys. Good work, good work, good work. Good work. We've been working hard this whole time. After doing all those workouts, your legs are definitely sore. I know for a fact they're sore. So now, we're gonna do something that helps you jumping tremendously. All right? All you gotta do is jump as high as you can. 3 times, all right? 3 times, max jumps. We're gonna do this twice. You wanna see how high you can get. So measure it, take note of it, and let's improve on it. 2 feet up, in the same position, vertically up, all right? Jump as high as you can. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Woo. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Are you guys feeling the workout? If you guys are feeling the workout, let me get a thumbs up. I can't see you, but I'm assuming you put a thumbs up. 1, 2, 3. Woo! The final workout to end this workout, we're gonna do calf raises, right? Calf raises with, I guess, a 2-second hold in between. So we're gonna do 30. So just hold it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. There we go. Way to work, guys. Way to work. Thank you for giving me all your effort today for this 18-minute slot. Thank you. Way to work, guys. Thank you for giving me all your energy for this 18-minute slot. I hope you guys enjoyed the workouts. I'm going to debrief you guys inside with the AC. What's up? Back in the room with the AC. That workout was crazy. Everybody who finished the workout, shout out to you. Shout out to every camper who joined us this year for BU Stay True. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Shout out to Drew and shout out to Nico for inviting me. And I just really want to reiterate that I broke my foot back in October and I've been pushing ever since just so I can make a return. So don't ever think you cannot do something. Don't ever think that something's impossible, because you can do it if you put your mind to it. You really got to work for it. Nothing comes easy, yo. Everything you want to do in life, you just got to work for it. That goes for school, that goes for sports, that goes for anything. Shout out to BU Stay True Camp. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the workouts today and get some water.
1 minute left.
Coach Khalil here. I hope everyone's having fun. Hope you're enjoying your time here at BU Stay True. It's actually it's mind blowing that you guys are all here during this tough times. I'm really happy for everyone. Hope your water break was fine. Hope it was good. But we're gonna get to work here. I'll give you a little bit of break, starting to go off. But this is the defensive segment. If you watched the clip prior to this, you know I'm a defensive. I wouldn't say specialist, but that's something I pride myself on. So like I said, water break's good. I'm gonna give you a little more break. We're gonna watch some film. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna watch a little bit of film. Two people I want to watch is Avery Bradley, who plays currently for the Los Angeles Lakers, and Tony Allen, who's retired, first team all defense, awesome guy. So I just want to share my screen, watch some film, just to break it down and give you some guys misconceptions about defense and what defense is. And later on, you'll see when I step outside and show you guys some drills. But share my screen now. Okay. So first off, I want to start off with Tony Allen, awesome guy. He someone that motivated me when I was in college, but definitely I want to show you his defensive tactics and the misconceptions people have with defense. So I'm going to play it first and show you guys.
Defensive player, Tony Allen, and what makes him one of the fiercest defenders in the NBA. The first thing I'll always look at is the defensive stance, how they play on the ball. And with Tony Allen, you can see he barely is in a stance at all. He's really playing straight up with little bend at the knees or hip. You also see this kind of stance used by guys.
So that's something I wanted to talk about. And there's no right or wrong way to this to the answer or questioning how to play defense. It's more perfectly what you prefer as a defender. But as you can see here, Tony Allen's standing straight up. And not necessarily straight up, but he has the knees bent a little. Often, you know, when you're learning, you get low as you can, which is fine, but this allows more mobility. And this is something I did personally. I wasn't too low to the ground because if a person makes a move, I felt like I was too low and my hips weren't wide enough and I wasn't flexible enough to get to the next spot. So, you know, people can tell you, hey, don't dribble too high. Some people allow you to dribble too high, but this is how I deal with the defensive end. So he's standing straight up. Well, not sure straight up, but he's standing with his knees bent a little. And it gives him mobility, as you can see coming up. Look.
Guys like Scottie Pippen and Gary Payton. This stance has the advantage of being able to turn.
So see here, you see how he's standing. Scottie Pippen, one of the, you know, elite defenders known.
This stance has the advantage of being able to turn and run.
So there, if you're a little bit lower as you're taught, you know, lower than your defender, he wouldn't be able to, you know, move as well as
able to turn and run very quickly. And that's really because there's no defensive stance to break. You're always in position.
So that's an important thing. There's no defensive stance to break. You're always in position. So when you're low, hands are out, they can either jab right, now you're there, and you're shifting left. Now you have to stand up to get to the next spot. If you're standing up already, you're already there. So it's just something to do. And I'm not saying if your prior coach or the way you learn is not wrong. I'm just saying giving you better options to it.
To run and cut your opponent off. Which might explain why so many of Tony Allen's steals on ball come from behind the opponent.
So that's just something I wanted to get to you guys about on-ball defense. Next, we're going to switch it up to Avery Bradley and off-ball defense. This is kind of important. People think just because, it wasn't my man is just as important, helping the helper, helping the, teams are only good as their team defense rather than individual defense. If you're a great individual defender, you can make your team better by playing help defense, as the Celtics do.
Understand what
Brad
the
Stevens is a
Celtics
great
try to
coach.
do on defense, and that's to play more in the gaps. You can see Avery Bradley and Isaiah Thomas are both in the gaps, and what that means is that you are sagging the line between the ball and your man. That puts you in the gap.
So this is something we kind of did, myself and Coach Drew, Coach James, Coach Jason did it at MSV. They allowed someone who's probably the best defender on the ball, which was probably like, the best defender on the ball. But since he's pressuring the ball, making them, turn the ball over or, watch the shot clock, make it come over to half court with a low shot clock, make them rush. These guys are in the gap just in case he gets beat. And it's okay to get beat as a good defender. Don't worry about being beat. People were like, oh, he beat me. That's fine. You're going to get beat if you're a good defender. Not a lot of times, but like majority of the time you can get beaten. That's fine because you rely on all this help right here. And Avery Bradley doing a good job.
So now the Celtics can put a lot of ball pressure on the ball, prevent a drive towards the basket.
Now, you see, Avery Bradley is considered 2 passes away, so he wants to be in help. But one thing you have to realize, if you have a shooter here, you have to be maybe a little step closer. It's just knowing the personnel. So if this is a non-shooter, you can back up a little bit because he's not going to shoot the 3. But if this is a shooter, you would be like that. And keep it going.
But what that also means for Avery Bradley is that he has the chance not only to
So you see how one more quick point. So he's considered 1 pass away here. He's denying, and he's relying on the help here. He's denying.
for Avery Bradley
As soon as they go 2 passes away, 1, 2, look what he does.
is that he has the chance
He
not only
realizes it. Now he's not a threat out there unless that's Dame Lillard or Steph Curry. I'm not worried about anyone out there. So he comes in to help.
to read passing lanes.
Now he can read the passing lane. Still know where his man is. Still knows where this guy is. He's in help. So God forbid he didn't get this steal or he did catch him for him, he would be here to help.
But to jump them.
There you go.
Always rotating from the weak side of the floor to take away the roll man in the pick and
So now he's considered 2 passes away. So he should be in his right position.
roll.
He sees it. Eyes are on the swivel. Now, the best part of defense is anticipation. That's all your IQ. And now something I was good at, anticipation. So taking a risk. Sometimes you don't get this and coach will pull you out the game, but it's a risk-reward type of thing. You go for it, you risk it, and it's a great play. If you don't get it, you have to hope and pray that this guy may be able to help you or help over. But it's worth it if you know what you're doing.
You can see his rotations in this play when he rotates down to the roll man.
Now, necessarily, that's not his help, realistically. This is this guy's help. But being a great teammate, being a great defender, he takes responsibility.
And then as soon as the ball handler picks up,
Now, he just did his teammate a favor completely. Now, he sees it, IQ very high, sees it.
his dribble, he sprints back to the
He goes back.
guy he was initially covering.
and gets the steal. So I just wanted to break some of that down to you guys. Stop sharing. I just wanted to break that some of down to you guys. There's a lot of, misconceptions about defense and, if I can score the ball, I really don't need to play defense. That's completely wrong. You need to play both sides of the ball. And like I said, if you want to be a good player, a great player, you should take pride in playing defense. Even if you're not the best player, you should take pride in defense and get yourself minutes. I wasn't growing up, I wasn't skilled offensively, but I was skilled enough to, get on the court. But to gain minutes and gain more time, I made sure I was on the defensive end, make sure I worked hard. And at the end of the day, it's just an energy booster. It's everything. So I'm going to get into my second part now. I'm going to step outside, and I'm going to show you guys some drills.
What's up, campers? All right, so now you guys watched a little segment on defense. I showed you guys Tony Allen, Avery Bradley. So now I'm outside. Hopefully you guys are ready to get some work in. We're gonna break a little sweat here. I'm gonna show you a little bit of principles. It's gonna be different because we're doing it virtually. It can't be, in the gym with someone. So we're gonna do some stationary defensive stuff. And like I said, whatever works for you best. If you like to stay low, you can. If not, whatever works for you. So we're gonna start with foot fires. What foot fire is basically you're gonna stay in your most comfortable defense position and tap your feet like this. So quick demonstration. I'll say get ready, get whatever's comfortable for you. Then I'll say go. Then when you just put fire as fast as you can, say it low, as fast as you can, and we'll do that for about 15 to 30 seconds. And then we'll take a break. Then as we progress to the second set, well, I'll add some more adjustments to it. So first set, here you go, y'all. Defense, ready, go. Have your hands out. All right, here we go. You should feel it. I'm feeling it. If you're not feeling it, then it's not good. All right, we'll do another one like that. Then I'll add something else to it as we go along. But good work, everyone. Hope you guys are working hard. All right. Second set, hands out. Ready, go. Woo. Woo. Here we go. All right, good work, everyone. So now, take a break, gather yourself. And what we're gonna do is, when we're foot tapping, I'm gonna point away. So if I point this way, so you'll see it be like, foot fire, I'll point this way. I want you to turn, come right back. All right, so do something like this. Ready? Foot fires, I'm gonna turn. All right. So I'll slow it down for you guys. It's kind of hard doing virtual, but I'll slow it down whenever you guys are ready. You guys ready? All right, ready? Fires. Go this way. There you go. Hands out, this way. Good, good. Hands out. One more this way. Good. Good job. All right. Take a break here. We're gonna take a break here. Catch your breath. No one ever said defense is easy, so a little gassed. All right. We're gonna work on sliding now. So I don't know everyone's positioning, but if you can, we'll just start low. Wherever's comfortable for you, low, high, medium. I want you to kind of be at a slant like here. So you want to take 2 steps and turn your body. So it'll be something like 1, 2. Use this foot. Open up, point the other way, and keep going. Let's do that one more time just to practice. So wherever you're comfortable with. 1, 2. Take this foot like you're pointing the way you want to go. Point. 1, 2. Point. All right. So we'll do 2 sets of that. Ready? Nice and slow, no rush. Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know how far you guys can go. If you can go further, you can. If you guys are allowed to go further, can. If not, stop there. Let's get another set going. 1. Get one more. Like I said, you can go farther, good. If not, stop where you can. Low. 1, 2. Good work, y'all. All right. So now we're gonna add that at the end. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll see the shot. Close out, hands high, choppy feet. So my main thing I'm big on closeouts. When you close out, you don't want to close out standing up because the person can drive right past you. So you don't want to close out. You don't want to close out standing straight up like this. You want to close out with low, choppy feet. So if he does make a move, makes a move, you can recover. All right. So we'll do the 1, 2, 1, 2. When I call shot, we're gonna go into choppy feet. We'll do that twice. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Shot. Good. Good. I want to hit those feet. Want to hit those feet. All right, one more. 1, 2. 1, 2. Shot. Good. All right, before we get out of here, one more drill. Nice and calm. We're gonna stay in position, but we're not gonna do chop. We're not gonna foot fire it. Just gonna slide. So if I point it this way, we're gonna slide, slide, slide. Point this way, we're gonna slide. But you're outside, that's good. But we're gonna smack the floor first. Defense, stay low. I say slide, 2 steps right. Say slide, 2 steps left. All right. So first one, we slide. Second one, we're gonna go, first one we slide, stop the ground, boom, to the right, all the way back to the left. Got it? Let's go. Ready? Stand low, good. Slide it. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Keep it going, good. Good, good. As far as you can go. If you can go outside the screen, good. If you can't, that's fine. Good. You want to keep your hands out. We'll get those deflections. Good. Take a break. All right. One more time. One more time. All right. I want you to take pride in this. So when you hit, all right, take pride in this. Last one, when we're done, we're going to pass it off. I'm going to pass it off to Coach James after this. We're done. So let's give Coach James one good one. All right. There we go, Coach James. All right, ready? Stay low? Yeah. I like, yeah. Now we're in intimidation factor. Here we go. You look at your defender in his eyes. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Fourth quarter, you need to stop to win the game. Let's go. Slide. 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 Point won't be on you. It won't be on you. Get those hands out. Those hands out. Get those hands out. Good work, y'all. All right. Good work. Remember, offense wins games. Defense wins championships. Pass it up to Coach James. Let's work on pivoting.
Everybody doing? Hope everyone enjoyed Coach Khalil's defensive workout. Right now, we're going to work on some footwork, some pivoting. We got a little jab series stuff for the perimeter, and then some footwork down low and in the mid post. I think you guys will really like it. Grab your basketball. Let's get to work, baby. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to work on pivots. Okay, this is a drill that we use to warm up in high school all the time. All right, first part of the drill is going to be this. Roll it out to yourself. Okay, catch, come to a jump stop. All right, your left foot is going to be your pivot. So we're going to pick up our right foot and swing the ball from our right hip. Okay, so right now we're in triple threat. Swing it from our right hip through to the left side. Okay, we're ripping through. Okay, same thing again. Rip it through. Okay, you can rip from the left to the right, whichever you like, but since we're going from right to left, probably makes more sense to rip it right to left, rip it right to left. Okay, notice my left foot stays down the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna roll it out to myself again. Jump stop. Okay, right to left, right to left. Okay, come in a full circle. All right, we're gonna do that going back as well. Left foot down, swing it full speed. Left foot down, swing it, swing it. Okay, if you're in your room, you don't have to roll the ball out to yourself, obviously. If you're in the garage, go ahead and do it. If you're on a basketball court, same thing. Okay, the reason why we start this drill, I coached freshmen for a number of years. One of the things that happens a lot at the freshman level and younger and even sometimes higher, when teams pressure, we tend to turn the ball over because we don't have good footwork. So, meaning when pressure comes and traps come, a lot of the time, you know, basketball players will go like this. They'll put the ball up in the air like that, and now the defense can take away all of your space, okay? When you work on this, you got a nice, good triple threat position. You work on your pivots. You can keep the defenders off of you. You own the space between these pivots. You own all the space to take that step, right? The defense has to allow you to move there. So when you pivot and you rip through, okay, you get to take away that space. If you put the ball up here because you're scared, okay, the defense is going to take away that space. A lot of the times we say as coaches, we'd rather have a 5-second call than a turnover with you just getting scared and passing it because you're not comfortable, because a lot of the time those turnovers will lead into fast break, easy points. So that's giving you a background as to why we're working on this. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing now, except our right foot's gonna stay down. This is called a front pivot. What we just did was a front pivot using our left foot as our left foot as a pivot foot. Now we're gonna use our right foot as a pivot foot. Right here, roll it out to yourself, jump stop, front pivot, okay? Roll it out to yourself, front pivot, okay? Same thing going back, jump stop, rip, jump stop, rip. Okay, next pivot we're gonna be doing is reverse pivots, okay? Reverse pivots, very similar to front pivots. We're just gonna be turning the other way. It's gonna make you more skilled, give you a different option, and it's gonna work into something that we'll use at the end of the video to score. Okay, same thing as before. Roll it out to yourself, jump stop. Okay, we're gonna be back on that left foot as the pivot foot. Okay, except we're gonna turn, instead of going forward here, we're gonna turn the opposite way, okay? And we're gonna rip, okay, just like that. So my left foot stays down, but I turn this way, okay? So roll it out to yourself, jump stop, left foot's down, rip, jump stop, left foot stays down, rip, okay? Same thing going back. Left foot down, rip. Once again, that's a reverse pivot. First pivot, okay? We're gonna do the same thing, but our right foot is our pivot now. So our left foot's gonna be up off the ground. Reverse pivots are typically a little bit harder to learn than front pivots. So if you need to take a little bit more time with this, take some more time with this. Okay, you guys have the recording. You can watch it as many times as need to. Don't expect to get this all on the first time. We spent a lot of hours working on this stuff, okay? Catch it here. My right foot's gonna stay down. Okay, my left foot is gonna be the one moving, okay? Once I determine that this is my pivot foot, I can't move it again. So if I pick up my left foot and move, I can't move my right foot, or that's a travel, okay? We got it here. Jump stop, right foot stays down, rip. Roll it out again, jump stop, right foot stays down, rip, okay? Going back, boom, 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 boom. Okay, nice job, guys. Nice job. We finished the first part, okay? We want to work on that as much as possible, okay? And I've seen many times at the high school level that drill right there being fundamentally worked on, and how many players improve throughout the year and being comfortable with the ball on the perimeter and in the full court because they're more confident with feet, both ways, okay? Something that gets overlooked sometimes. Take some time to do that, and at the end of the day, we're also now warm. So if you start out some workouts with this, okay, took a couple steps, now I got a little sweat going, and I don't really have to think about it, okay? All right, this next one, we're gonna invite Coach Kelly to come up. We're gonna be working on our jab series, okay? So we're gonna be taking, this is gonna be as if we're on the perimeter, okay? So I'm gonna be jabbing at you guys as if you're the basket, okay? So we wanna pretend like we're catching on the wing, we're in triple threat. Okay, we're gonna take a short jab towards the basket, and we're gonna make a read on what that defender does. Notice I'm not jabbing to the side, okay? I'm jabbing towards the basket, right? If I jab to the side, she's not forced to react, okay? Maybe she cuts a little this way. If I jab towards, she has to react now, okay? So if I jab towards and she doesn't react, okay, I'm gonna put the ball on the ground. I'm gonna take a longer step with my right foot, and I'm gonna go to the basket, okay? Notice my jab step is nice and short. It's not overextended, right? If it's overextended, I'm gonna be off balance, so that if I had to make another move and read off that, I wouldn't be able to. So I make a short jab step, I'm on balance, she doesn't react, so I step, go pass to the basket, okay? Obviously, you guys won't all have cones or people to work with. That's okay, we're just working on that short, quick jab step and exploding, okay? So we got it here. I catch, short jab, boom. It's very important, guys. The most important part of this drill, my left foot cannot move before this basketball touches the ground. Especially for those of you guys watching in Europe, this gets called all the time for travels, okay? So a jab here, step, the ball has to bounce, and then I can move, okay? So now, we're gonna act as if the defender does react, right? So Coach Kelly cuts off my right hand as I make that jab. Now I'm gonna step past her hip, keeping my left foot on the ground, but I'm gonna take that dribble and I should try to get past her. And with an extra dribble, we would finish on the other side. So if you're in the room, we're just working on balance, no dribbles, obviously, right? We're good to go. If you're in the garage, get those dribbles in there and then jump as if you're going to take a layup. And if you're at the park, phenomenal. Go ahead and finish your layup, okay? So here we are. I'm gonna take that short kick jab. She reacts, 2 dribbles, and I'm up, right? A little bit out of the frame. Notice how my hip's trying to get past her hip, okay? Also, I'm trying to get lower than her to win the battle. So I jab here, she reacts, boom, finish, okay? You can also, if you're at the park and you got a chance to shoot, this is a great way to create separation for the jump shot, okay? Nice pull-up. That will be the second part of working on this. All right, so we got the right side down. We got the right side down. We're gonna go from the left side. I'm gonna twist the camera around just a little bit here, okay? Should be good here. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take a short jab, okay, with my left foot. Same thing, step with my left and finish, okay? If she doesn't react. So I'm gonna do a short, quick jab. Boom, she doesn't react. Nice layup. Short, quick jab. She doesn't react. Nice layup. Remember, my right foot here cannot come up off the ground before I take a dribble. Otherwise, that's a travel, okay? Same thing, but she is going to react. So I take the short, quick jab. She reacts. I step past her hip with my left foot. Finish at the rim. Okay, step past her hip with my left foot. Finish at the rim. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and dunk it on him. All right. Okay. Thank you, Coach Kelly. Appreciate you. All right. The last thing that we're going to do, guys, is probably one of my favorite footwork drills. I always wished I was a big, okay? And it turned out, you know, it doesn't really matter what size you are. You can always work on your footwork in the post. So for those of you that saw the interview that I did with Coach Drew, we talked about how I got to work on this drill out of luck, basically. It's called the up and under. And a lot of pros will use it in the post, big men. And then there's a lot of 2 guards that'll use it out of the mid post. In fact, if some of you guys watch the Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant stuff that's out here, the Michael Jordan documentary, he uses a ton of this reverse pivot, pump fake stuff as his go-to move. So this is what we're going to work on for the rest of this segment. Okay, so I'm going to catch it here. You can pretend that you're either in the mid post or the low post. Okay, catch it. We come to a jump stop. All right, the first move that we're going to do is called an up and under. So we're going to turn as if we're going to shoot, or we're going to pump fake. Okay, if we were on the mid post, meaning by the elbow, we'd pump fake, and then we would dribble into a step back, into a jump shot, into a layup, whatever, okay? If we're in the post, okay, we may catch it, pump fake in the post, and just step through and finish. Okay, that would be up to you. But this is what we're going to work on. If you're in your room, don't worry about dribbling it. Come to a jump stop, pump fake, step through, finish. Okay? And one thing that's been an argument online, but actually if you read the NBA rule book, you are allowed to do this. If you pay attention to my feet here, okay, pump fake, you're allowed to leave this right foot and step with your left and finish. When I was in high school, I thought that was a travel. I didn't know, but trust me, we've done a lot of research on this. You are allowed to do that. You can step and finish. So we got it here. Okay, pump fake, step through, finish. That's called an up and under. Okay, One thing we could do here as well, all right, instead of doing that pump fake, we could work on the jump hook. Okay, so if you're at the park, you can spin, also work on jump hooks. So when I was in high school, that's all I would work on for like the first 10, 15 minutes before starting to work out. Okay, we're gonna do that same thing from the left side. Let me turn the camera around. Do the same thing from the left side, okay? Catch here with a jump stop. Pivot, pump fake, step through, finish. Okay, now, if I never shoot that first shot on the turnaround, my defender may not want to jump off that pump fake. So it's important that we work on both. So you want to work a couple times just catching it, pivoting, and shooting that jump hook, or if you're at the mid post, shooting that little turnaround. Okay, so we're here, catch it, pump fake, step through, finish, right? It's important that we elevate it as high as we can on that layup. Okay, same thing, catch it here, pump fake, boom. There's a lot of cool things that we could do out of the post, okay? We got a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna show you a drop step finish, okay? So if we were to catch it here, I'm gonna catch it on the block. I'm gonna drop my foot towards the basket. Some bigs like to take a little punch dribble here. It's up to you. You could do it with no dribble and finish. You could do a little punch dribble, okay? Or some of you might wanna take a dribble and fake over which shoulder you're gonna do. I like to do that a lot, especially with smaller guards on me. So I'll take a dribble in here to get them to bite, to try to bump me this way, and then drop my foot and finish. Okay, we're gonna work on that a couple times with different variations. Here's a catch with no dribble, nice and up. Here's that punch dribble. And here's the little shoulder shimmy, boom, finish. Okay, we can do that on both sides. I think that this will help take your game to another level. I appreciate you guys working. I can tell we're all working hard. Make sure you guys stay hydrated and get some water, all right? We got a water break right now. Good work, guys. Bye. Bye.
One minute left.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach Sim here. I know you guys are putting in a lot of work today. We got a little bit more work in store. Just went over 15 minutes of jump stops and pivoting with Coach James. All right, those are perfect moves for setting up stationary moves to the basket, right? But now we're going to take it one step further. So we're going to work on moves to the basket in transition on the move. All right. First, I want to get into the crossover. Before I teach you anything, I just want to point out these things about the crossover, right? The most important thing about your crossover always is staying low, right? So we always want our crossover to be below the knees, all right? You don't want it to be here, you don't want it to be here across the body or anything like that, all right? Because a good defender, what they're going to do is they're going to sit low, they're going to have their hand out, on a wing. You can just drop the ball into their hands, all right? So we're going to avoid that. We're going to keep the ball low, below the knees, harder to defend, all right? The second thing I want to get into is pounding the ball. When you're pounding the ball, you gain speed in your crossover, right? Crossover is low, it's fast, it's harder to defend, all right? Now the next thing I want to get into is attacking your defender, and pounding the ball hard helps with that because it makes, like I said, it makes your crossover quicker, right? So if we're pounding it, all right, it makes it easier for us to attack. So either we're here, or whatever, it's pounding it and it's low, it makes it easier, all right? Or harder to defend. And the last thing I want to get into is selling it. You have to sell your crossover, right? It's like anything else you do in basketball, you want to sell it. All right, so if that means you have to come down, you have to act like you're going one way, pull through, and we're going the other way, that's perfect, all right? So you want to sell your crossover, you want to make it useful, all right? That's how it's going to be effective, okay? But before I get into anything on the move, I just want to start off stationary. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a basic left to right crossover, all right? We got 30 seconds of each of these. All right, so this is the first one. We're staying low, we're below the knees, we're pounding the ball. All right. Second thing I want to get into is a one dribble crossover. All right, one dribble crossover. All right. Remember, we're low and it's still fast. Okay. That's that. Next thing I want to get into is a two dribble crossover. All right, so we're here, low. All right. And lastly, we're gonna get into the in and out crossover. All right, that just looks like this. So everything is stationary. All right, so let's get it. Got that first. Let's try crossover. 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Stay low. Pick your guys up. All right. You can get faster. Faster. All right, we got a couple more seconds here. Good. Now we're gonna go into our one dribble crossover. All right. Cool. Now we're gonna get into our two dribble crossover. All right. Stay low. Perfect. And now our last one is our in and out cross. All right. Last one for this section. Let's go. Perfect. Great job, guys. All right, so for this next session, we're going to work on the move now. All right, so just did 2 minutes of stationary work. Now we're going to progress. All right, so phone here is my defender. All right, we're going to work on the crossover from the top of the key. We're going to work on it the left and the right way. All right, so for this section, we're going to do 3 times of each of these, the right, and 3 times to the left. Okay, so our first move, regular cross. All right, before I get into that though, I just want to point out that when we're crossing over, all right, whether it's right to left or left to right, we want to make sure that we're stepping with that opposite foot, okay? And what that does is that gives you 1 step ahead of your defender. That's how you're going to attack. It's going to be harder for your defender to stay with you, right? So if we're coming down on the move, come down, we're left to right to left brother, sorry, crossover, stuff with this. This is gonna give us that advantage. Okay. Reach out to the right, reach out to the left. I don't have a basket. If you have a basket, of course, take advantage of that. Okay. If you don't have a basket, just want to demonstrate you have it. Right? So here we go. Reach out right, reach out left. All right? Cross hookers. As soon as they come out of their stance, we're gonna exploit that, right? Dribble, cross, right? So that looks like full speed. Are you going full speed? Stop your speed. Okay. Sorry, you get into your crossover. So let me run that back. Right. Now, full speed, up. Then take off. Right? Grab the top to the left. cross over. Right? So it looks like this. Cross, right? Step, dribble, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross. Right? Dribble, right? Actually, just want to work on that. Let's do it, say 3 times. Right? So here, 1, 4, cross. Right? Dribble, cross. 4, cross. Right? Now we're going to do exactly those steps. Right? So we're here. Now you have to carry. It's okay when you're full speed, right? Now you guys have to move down. Get it. Right? What that looks like. Full speed. Down. And we're out. Right? on the top of the right? You want to use that. That's going up with the middle, right? So that's going to be all right, good work. All right. And this is how we're going to finish up. We're going to finish up with a swing through. It's raining right now while it's live, so I'm going to finish this up. Okay, so we're just going to do it from the top of the key for this video. On your own, you can go to the left and the right lane, but it's raining, so I don't want to be out here with the rain. But I definitely want to get into this. Okay, so the swing through. The swing through is very, very important. It's really good in creating space, right? When you're still, you're creating space. You're going to swing through, right? Swinging through this, right? Swinging through, stepping, right? Opposite, swinging through, stepping, all right? The swing through could be used when you have the ball or if you're receiving pass, right? So we'll get into that. Okay. All right, so for the purpose of this, we're going to swing through 3 times to the right and 3 times to the left, right? So we're going to do it together. First, I just want to swing through, right? Swing through, we're going to step, right? So 3 times. Swing through, step, right? Swing through, step. Swing through, step. Step the other way. Swing through, below, step on the opposite, okay? Swing through, below, step through, okay? Swing through, below, right? That's the motion. Now, if you want to take it 1 step further, swing through, we're going to attack the back, right? So, 3 times, right? This shape. I have the ball here, set it up, get it low, I'm going to swing through, and I'm going to attack the basket, okay? That's it. Swing through, we're going to take off, right? Got it? Swing through, now take it off. Now we're going to go down. Got it? Swing it through. Now step over that 1 foot, attack it. Right? Swing it through. 1. Right? Perfect. All right. Next thing we can get into is jabbing right, right? We're going to jab right. We're going to swing through. Right? Jab right. Swing through. Right? Jab right. Swing through. Jabbing left. Okay? Jab. Great work today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a lunch break now. Really, really extremely proud of you guys. All right, so last thing, we're going to bring it in. All right, we got BU, stay true. On 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. BU, stay true. Thank you guys.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach TJ Tibbs, Coach Khalil Shorter.
What's up, guys?
Here to really hope you guys are having a great day so far at the camp. We got a lot of great coaches in here and a lot of great people helping out. Hope you guys are having a great time. You know, we got everybody from around the world. So as we get into this little break, Coach Khalil and I just wanted to have a discussion about some of the things going on in the world today and how you and everybody else could be a leader, whether it be in your school, in your community, amongst your friends, because we know, you know, no matter what age you are, this could be a really tough time for everybody. So we just want to have a conversation about things and try to help you be a leader when you're addressing situations or anything going on. So Coach Khalil, I mean, we have these discussions from
All the
time to time. Yeah. So, you know, how I know we're adults, so it's easier for us to have conversations. But when you're talking about 7-year-old kids, 10-year-old kids, 15-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids, it's all different, right?
100%.
But how would you suggest kids go forward, and regardless of whatever it is, regardless of what's going on right now, with being a leader and having maybe some tough conversations with their friends?
First off, I wanted to say I'm proud of everyone for coming through this hard time right now, and you guys are obviously here trying to get better your craft, or even do something out of your comfort zone. So that's first off, I'm proud of everyone for doing that. But then to answer your question, it varies from different situations. We have people from all over the world, so I'm going to try to generalize as the best way I can, because some things we may go through here in the States, someone else maybe somewhere else not going through. It's like dominant, but it's all about educating yourself. Listen to when if you're being educated about something, and have honest conversations. Don't be afraid to learn about someone else's background. We all, if we can have a Zoom call and see everyone, all the camera faces, you'll see people of different colors, different races, different religions. So it's okay to want to ask a question about it. You shouldn't feel upset by not knowing, but you shouldn't assume. So if you don't know something about a race, you shouldn't just assume that's something you see on TV or something you read in a book. Granted, it may be true, granted, it may be wrong, but it's okay just to ask without insulting someone. And I think that's something we should touch upon, is just how to ask a question without insulting someone. So first step as a leader is just being okay with not knowing everything. Leaders are often people we think have to know everything, and you feel less of a leader if you don't know something. But someone, wink wink, told me, Coach Tibbs, like, it's okay to not know. Then when you act, and if someone says something like, hey, did you know that? And you don't raise your hand, you're wrong, because you didn't know it. So it's just, basically understanding, being okay with asking questions. And when they ask a question, don't listen to react, listen to actually take in information.
Yeah, and to understand, I think that's a lot of great points where first understanding what you don't know, and not assuming, and trying to listen to understand. And what somebody told me a while back is, when you're having a debate with somebody, and I don't have arguments with friends, or we have debates, one person has one opinion and somebody has another opinion, it doesn't make somebody right or somebody wrong. And I don't want to talk to you to be more right or have you be more wrong. I just want to talk to you to understand where you're coming from and understand where I'm coming from. Because if we both feel very strongly about something, it could be something as small as, is LeBron James the GOAT or is Michael Jordan the GOAT? But I'm going to come with the facts that I feel, and you're going to come with the facts you feel. We may not change each other's opinion, but to have a little bit better of an understanding brings us closer to the middle. And I think that's a huge thing that anybody of any age can do. And for me, especially with younger kids, and especially kids that are seeing a lot of these things for the first time, or maybe never had to have these type of conversations, or I think a big thing for them is to understand that the more that you treat everybody the way that you want to be treated, the easier things will be as you get older. So these are a lot of problems that are going on amongst adults or older kids. But when you're 5 years old, or you're 7 years old, or you're 9 years old, and it's hard to really understand what's going on, the one thing I go back to is, just really constantly trying to treat people the way that you want to be treated, and listening to people when they talk, because we all have our differences. We could look the same. Me and Coach Khalil look the same, except for his shiny hair, but we look the same, but that doesn't mean that we like the same things. It doesn't mean that we act the same way. We have a lot of things that are different. We're very unique people. But how do you personally feel about the climate? Like, how are things changing rapidly, right? So we went through the COVID situation, which was drastic. It felt all across the world, so everybody's been there. And a lot of people quarantining, staying in their house, so that's affecting some people's mental health and exercising. And then now we have things with protests and things going on. How do you feel about the state of not only the country today or New York City, but the world? What do you think about everything that's going on?
I feel like it's a sensitive, climate right now where everything's at uneasy, but I feel like it's a lot of uncertainty, and with uncertainty comes, some ignorance. Some uncertainty comes some people not fully understanding and wanting to understand, but use their own judgment and just jump on out. So like it's a lot of just uncertainty. That's the only word I can use right now. It's a lot of uncertainty. So some people are scared, and when people are scared, the defense mechanism is to I know this is all I know, and that has to be right. And that's some people's defense mechanism. And you can never tell someone they're wrong about how they feel about something unless it's proven facts X Y Z. But at the end of the day, it's like your defense mechanism shouldn't be I'm right. It should be okay. I may be right or wrong, but let me listen to the other side of the story, like you just said. So like and it's so much of TV and media based that it's hard to tell. Obviously a lot of kids in this camp that don't watch TV and don't watch the media because all they got to do is unlock their phone, and then everything they don't want to see or what they want to see is literally right there. So it's just like what you take in, you have to take it in with absorption and know that some people are force feeding you stuff for good and some people are forcing you to bad. Now it's where you come in and educate yourself to weed out the bad stuff. It's just like a file cabinet. You're gonna put a lot in there, but when you organize it, everything else is just gonna come apart. But like you said, the climate's uncertainty, and it's just a lot of bad energy coming in. But I don't want to shower what's going on with bad energy, because some of these things is going on, it's leading to very good things. Like we have this going on, you get what I'm saying? And I don't want to blame it on COVID-19, or what's going on. But BU Stay True wouldn't probably have reached Ireland, and all these people wouldn't have ever worked together without, something like this going on. So there's a lot of good coming from it, but like you said, there's also a lot of bad, and uncertainty is just my answer.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing, and I think you hit it right on the head with a lot of points, is that it's so easy to point out the bad. Media and the way things are today is set up for you to see bad things because you're going to react to something you see that's bad. Being angry is a stronger emotion than being happy, and it shouldn't be. But if I told you, how do you feel when you're angry? A lot of people can really feel that, the clenched fist or maybe strain in their face, and you can remember a time vividly where you were really angry, but it's not as easy to maybe articulate that or say that about being happy.
Yeah.
And it's just the nature of our world. And I think there are a lot of people, whether it be in the media or social media, which we'll get into, that are trying to divide people for their own agenda, their own reasons. So we need to do our own research. And what I try to do when I have debates about anything is to come with facts. Or if there's something that I think that my friends are saying, try to hold them accountable for what they're saying based on a fact. You can't just tell me that the sky is purple. Show me the sky is purple. Show me that. And then I will agree with you that the sky is purple. But I think it's blue because every time I look into the sky, it's blue. So that sounds like an elementary argument, but especially for our younger kids out there, it's okay, I know how I feel, and we have a right to our feelings, but also we have a right to understand that some things are not up for debate as far as facts. You can't change a fact just because you feel a certain type of way. What role do you think, and I'll start with it, social media is such a huge thing. You have TikTok, right? You got your TikTok out there. You got your whole thing up there doing all that. You got Instagram, you have Twitter, you have Snapchat, and anything else that's up there. So kids have access to so many things right away. And it's different from when me and you were growing up. Not that we're dinosaurs, but we didn't have the ability to feel something and then put it out there into the world 5 seconds later so everybody can know that, If I had to pick up the phone and call my friend or wait till I seen them to let them know how I felt about something. But now you could let complete strangers know in Ireland how you feel about something as it's happening, which is fascinating. But also what happens is that because I feel kids get a lot of information right to their phones, that they just read the headlines, right? Yeah. Kids do a lot of this, a lot of scrolling. They just see the first thing that's going on. And the one thing I would like to see kids do is read a little bit more, and not just the headlines of something or not just the 60 seconds of an Instagram video. When you see an Instagram video getting shared and it says 3 minutes and 21 seconds, don't just repost it because you liked the first caption. Actually watch the video and know what you're sharing. And I think what a lot of people see, especially the older kids in here, is that there have become a lot of situations where people are being held accountable for the things that they tweet or Facebook. And people are really calling them out for that. So while, yes, we have freedom of speech and we can say whatever we want, we can't say whatever we want without consequence.
Mhm.
So with that being said, what role do you think social media plays? Because I know kids have phones now. There may be 7-year-olds watching this that are eating their food during their break and scrolling through their phone. You know, what role do you think social media plays, and how do you think we can use, or we can help kids use social media as a positive?
Yeah, kind of testament to your story, and I'll get into it. I was like on Facebook yesterday, and this might it pertains to kids and adults, but an adult reposted something like Vegas hotels want people to come back, giving rooms for $10. So everyone's like, oh, $10 rooms, but then all you have to do is just click the link and it said to royalty members. Like literally that was the next line, said royalty members. So I'm pretty sure out of the 1,000 whoever posted it, only about 12 of them are probably royalty members, but that's usually how it goes. You see the headline, then you click on something. So like you said, kids need to read more, and like the more kids don't read, more we're gonna have more like TikToks. TikTok is what, a minute, 60 seconds. We had Vine. Vine was 15 seconds. So these companies know kids' attention spans are like this. So they every platform is just gonna be getting shorter and shorter. Just to the next thing you know, you're gonna have a whole article within God knows how many seconds. But like you said, just read into it. It's okay to fact check something like in school when you hand in a paper and you give a fact, they fact check you right away, make sure it's right, source it, cite it. Like they do that for a reason, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be, fugazi. Then you get a lot of people's opinions out there now. So like you get an article and maybe from, I guess, a website that's not, hiding name, but it get a lot more retweets than the U.S. Post. Does that make it okay? Like I could tweet something right now, the sky is blue, and I can get someone, if I get 1 million retweets, there's gonna be a lot of kids out there that thinks the sky is blue just because of the retweets. So you have to just have a mind for your own. Social media can be a blessing and it can be a curse, just because it takes kids' thinking process and minds away from them.
Right, it manipulates them. It manipulates the fact that, kids are only gonna pay attention, like you said, for 10 seconds or 15 seconds, and they try to get their point across that quickly without any substance. And I think a big thing that you said is using social media in a good way. I think there are a lot of great things about social media, especially connecting with friends. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but understanding that I'm not taking a random tweet or a post from somebody that I do not know without fact checking it. And even so, I know everybody in here is smart enough to have their own thoughts or their own feelings. I think the retweet button and the reshare button is not used correctly. It's used a lot to, what it represents is, it shows people that it represents what you think, and you may not have even read it all the way through or understand who the person is that posted that and what their agenda is trying to drive that. Let's transition into something else. So something that could be a really hard topic, even for us as adults. A hard topic is that, we're both younger Black males in a climate in society right now where, it sounds like you're being made to choose. You're either being made to choose whether you're going to tell people that you're not racist and that you like Black people, or that you're not going to say anything, and some people are going to think that you're racist. We both have friends of all types of shapes, sizes, makes, and models, everything for our whole entire life. So we have been fortunate to be blessed with perspective to see it from a lot of different ways. Like I tell people all the time, I grew up with poor Black people. I grew up with poor white people. I grew up with rich white people. I grew up with rich white people. I grew up with white people with one parent in the home. I grew up with Black people, one parent in the home. I've seen it all. So I know, because of my perspective, that something that is said about a certain race happens in other races, because I have friends and I know families like that. What do you think if you're somebody both of color and somebody not of color? What do you think is the best way? Because I know there could be kids who are looking like, wow, I'm not a person of color, and maybe I don't understand what's going on, but how do I show, since social media is telling me that I need to say something, I need to post a black box,
Yeah.
and if I don't, then people are going to think that I'm racist. Like, what is your advice to kids who are not of color for what they can do right now?
I think I was sitting down and like obviously I'm a teacher, so I'm trying to like daily figure out ways to explain it to my kids, and like so I broke it down into like words and segments. One would be like you said, perspective. Get it from someone else's perspective. So just throwing the word perspective out there and just getting it from one side and other side, putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Then before that, another word I would use is understanding when the next person is coming from. So you have perspective, you have understanding. So you have to understand that you're not the only race. You're not the only one that's going to feel like this. And someone else may think that the way you feel may be wrong, but it's not your job to correct them. That's not your job. It's not your job to correct them. It's your job to let them know this is how I feel and this is how it's being perceived. So I have perspective, understanding, courage. Have the courage to step out of your own box and explore. Like we said, we had friends from all different cultures, and I had the courage to be a young black male to go into an all-white party and understand like that. It doesn't seem like courage, but that's courage. I could have been walking into something that could have changed my life forever. I could have walked in there and got called XYZ, or walked in there and did something that could have changed my life forever, but I had the courage to actually step out of my box and do that. So definitely have the courage and empathy. Have empathy to the other side. You can't say, like you said, you hung out with black families that were rich and poor, but you have to have empathy to the white family that doesn't have the same struggles that you do. You can't see just because you're a different skin tone, everything's all glitter and gold over there. So it's just like everyone's situation is different. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it's how you talk to people. So I would say like the 4 words I would use, and if you ever need help, you can definitely, anyone could email me. It's understanding, perspective, courage, and empathy.
Yeah, and I think as always you hit it right on the head. And for everybody to try to understand what they can do, because we were transitioning from social media, but social media plays a part because a lot of times with kids, social media is their front door. It is their representative. So a lot of times kids only know of other kids based on what they post on social media. So somebody would say, well, this person didn't post anything. This person didn't post a black screen, so they might be racist. And that's not true.
Yeah.
You are who you are by how you carry yourself every single day. You shouldn't have to defend who you are, but you should also be understanding of what's going on today, what everybody's struggles are, but more importantly, what the struggle is right now, what the attention is on right now, and having empathy to that, having understanding, and understanding that everybody's going through something for sure, but right now at this moment, a bunch of people in the world feel very strongly about this topic. And if you don't understand because you haven't been through it, that's fine. But to step out there and have the courage to educate yourself, and to up your understanding. So, I think those are the biggest things. So this doesn't mean that you're not friends with somebody of a different race. It doesn't mean that everybody that you see that's not of your race is looking at you differently. But I think if you're going to dive into conversations, which I think everybody should, you should come in there with some facts and be prepared to walk out of there changed, one way or another, because we're all not 100% right about anything.
Yeah.
But when you go into conversations with people that you respect or people you're just meeting and can have a conversation and try to say, oh, okay, I need to step outside of somebody. I need to have a conversation with somebody who doesn't look like me.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Right? Because a lot of times.
I remember you said something like, and I'm not going to get too political here, but let's just say your favorite player is LeBron. And if you think LeBron does everything right, and you know where I'm hinting at, I don't want to get too political on here, but if you think everything LeBron say is right, then how can I take your advice from it? Like, you got to believe something. LeBron does something wrong. I mean, granted, he's really, really good, but like, it got to be something. Maybe he doesn't take that last shot, but he has to do something wrong, and everything he says is not correct. So if you apply that to, outside, like whoever you're, the highest, your political person, if you believe that they don't do anything wrong, not one thing, whether you love them to death or you agree, like, you got to believe everything they do, it can't be right. So that's just something you just have to take in.
Yeah, tremendous point. And great analogy, great use of LeBron because, as great as he is, he does do things wrongs or things that you can criticize. And I think that's important. It's okay to have love for, I don't want to say a side, but it's okay to have love for a certain group of people and to have pride in that. And I think that's awesome that people have pride and passion and really care about a certain group because that's how they feel, because they know somebody or because that's their ethnicity or something that's cool. But also at the same time, to bring more validity to your arguments, it goes a long way when you step and say, hey, yeah, in this case, we're not doing something great here. And these things need to change. You can have a debate with somebody and tell, I agree with what you're saying. You don't have to agree with the overall stance, but you can agree with the point that they're making. And I think the biggest thing is that people feel that when you're on two different sides of an argument, that everything that they say, you just naturally just can't agree with that.
Yeah.
And that's not true. And it happens to me almost every single day. And I'm lucky, but you also have to go seek and want to have conversations that might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable or a lot of bit uncomfortable with people who are not going to agree with you. It's easy to have conversations with people who are going to agree with you, who think ice cream is great. I want to debate with somebody who thinks ice cream is the worst thing in the world because you're going to put on weight or it just doesn't taste good. And I'm look at them crazy, but I would like to hear their perspective about things.
Even if you put it into like the basketball realm, you wouldn't want a head coach to have a yes man as an assistant coach, because how does the team or the coach get better? It's like and there's a way to challenge someone, and I think as we all grow up and as we get older, for the young kids out there's a way to challenge someone without being disrespectful or rude. So like in a professional setting where a head coach is the coach and assistant coaches, like hierarchy, it's okay if the coach says we're going with 2-3 zone. You can say, hey, coach, I don't think that's a good idea. Last time we went, you just don't say, hey, I don't think that's a good idea and mope and pout about it. You can say, hey, head coach, I think we should go 2-3 because last time we went 2-3 against a team like this, the statistics show that they shot the ball less better. Now, it's better than you're disagreeing, but you're giving an understanding behind it, And I feel like for kids now, let's just bring it into their situation. I'm a teacher. It's okay for a kid. A teacher says something you necessarily don't agree. You don't raise your hand and go, "Oh, that's wrong." Now you're coming out as defiant. You're coming out as rude. You can raise your hand and say, "Hey, I have a question about that. Is it anyway? The question could be this because X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z." And now it's coming off as less rude, but you're still giving your point, and obviously there's a way of words how you put it, but definitely like that's just a conversation and something that you can do. Like I say all the time, not what you say, is how you say it, And I just feel like if you come with facts behind it and you're not talking to the person, you're talking to them, and you're not talking at the person, you're talking to them, it can go a really long way. Because arguments is usually, it's always like a head. But it's like, I understand you, but this is what I mean. Now we're back to here. So there's never a higher up. It's just like, I understand you, but stuff like that.
Yeah, and for me, I think one thing I want to get off, my chest about things is that there's also an understanding and unfortunately an acceptance that there are going to be some people you come across that are just not going to want to hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there that have ignorance and people that are really stuck in their ways. And do they have a right to be that way? Of course, they have a right to be that way. Doesn't make them bad people necessarily. It is their views. Some people just aren't as open to everything that you're trying to say or to change, and that's their right. But just because you may have a negative experience with somebody doesn't mean that that represents everybody in that group.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't like LeBron means everybody from the state of Ohio is just a bad person, or I don't like everybody from Ohio. So I think Coach Khalil, you've hit on a lot of different things.
Yeah, like you said, people are gonna stay in their their mindset, and that's fine, but the best thing you can do is not give them what they want. If they have a mindset about you, and no matter what color race they are, if they have a mindset about XYZ color race, and they think something, you don't want to step out of your character to give them what what they want. You get what I'm saying? So just stay. I use the term "kill them with kindness." That's what you could do. Just kill them with kindness. They're stuck in their ways. They feel that way with you. Sorry, you feel that way, sir, ma'am. It's okay. I understand where you're coming from, but when you're ready to have a conversation, that's fine with me, and we can move on. You don't have to like each other. You don't have to see each other. But whenever you see them, if you want to say hello, give them a head nod. Just be respectful, but you don't have to necessarily go out your way to be rude, and that's fine. I feel like we come across as adults, people who we blatantly know don't feel a certain way, but I think it kills them more that we know, and we kill them with kindness. So I think that puts you in a winning mind state no matter what.
Yeah, the most important thing to me is to be yourself. I think that's what BU Stay True is all about, is being yourself, staying true to yourself. But understanding that as you go on in life, you're going to learn more, you're going to grow more, but you're always going to be that person who you are at the core of who you are. And you shouldn't change just for the sake of changing. You should change because it's going to be better for you, and because you're learning more and you're more educated. And everybody here, no matter what they look like, how big they are, what age they are, nobody here is the same. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. But the one thing that we all are, we're all a team. We're all part of the human race. You're a team with people you live in the same community. You're a team with people you go to school with. You're a team with people in the world. Those are the biggest things that we just have to continue to remember. And I think the younger group and the kids that are listening to this, they are the future of what we're going to do. So you guys getting educated is the most important thing for us. But, with that, man, Coach Khalil, as always, you've been amazing for the participants. I'm sure we gave them a lot of knowledge for their lunch break. And this has been enjoyable, as always, to have a conversation. I've learned a lot, as always, when I speak with you, and I hope everybody here has learned a lot. And, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. And we're going to kick it to Coach Kayla. You're going to get to that shooting station. Y'all have a great day.
Everyone's doing good. Coach Kayla here. So excited to be here on BU Stay True. Today, we're going to be working with some form shooting drills, okay? And don't be thinking, these are just drills where I'm sitting, I'm not working on, really anything. You are. NBA players, WNBA players, they're working on these things, these little things every day, okay? So we got to get after it here. Way this is going to work, we're going to have 4 drills, okay? I'm going to demo all of them, then I'll explain them for about a minute, and then you go to work for about 2.5 minutes. I'll give you some rep counts on the drills, okay? So we're going to work away here, all right? And we'll get going. I'm real excited, all right? First drill we're going to do is spot shooting, all right? I'm going to adjust my camera here so you can see our beautiful cones right here. Okay, I'm going to demo, explain, then we work away. Spot shooting, this is what it looks like right here. Here, check my form. Aiming in that circle. One more time. Here, check my form. Aiming in that circle, okay? I'm looking for a spot 2 to 3 feet in front of me, okay? I gotta give you my form shooting acronym here, guys. It's called BYST, okay? Balance, hand, eyes, elbow, follow through, okay? BYST. So what we're doing, my balance, okay? I'm a staggered stance. My right foot slightly in front of my left foot here. I'm a righty, okay? Hand, one hand directly behind the ball, okay? Directly behind the ball, index and middle fingers in the middle of that ball. Guide hand on the side of the ball, okay? Eyes, I gotta find the rim, right? Okay, elbow, there's 2 pieces of elbow. Your elbow is gonna start off just brushing against your rib. Then your elbow is gonna raise. I'm gonna be in L formation, okay? So elbow starts here, raises to the L. Last component is F, follow through, okay? That's the heat, all right? We got about 2.5 minutes here to work on this spot shooting, all right? I want you to shoot for about 15 reps here. We're gonna work away for about 2.5 minutes, all right? Here we go, guys, let's get it done. I'm joining you for the first few here. Aiming right in that spot in front of me, 2 or 3 feet in front of me. Woo! Here we go, keep it going, guys. Check that form. Bahif, right? Bahif. Balance, hand, eyes, elbow, follow through. Okay, focusing on that here for this spot shooting. Let's keep it up, let's keep it up, let's keep it up. Great work here, guys, great work. All right, try to hit about 15 reps here, guys. Keep working, keep working. I gotta check my balance, my hand, my eyes, elbow, and follow through. Okay, hit that spot. I'm using cones, you guys don't need them. But y'all don't have access to cones, that's okay. You pick that spot a few feet in front of you. Hit a few more reps for me, guys, here. Hit a few more reps for me. Great job here. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. We got a few more seconds here. We got a few more seconds here. We're going to hit a few more reps. Balance. Hand, eye, elbow, follow through. Awesome, guys. All right, we're moving right into our next drill. Okay, so our next drill here, it's going to be called lying down, one-hand shooting. Okay, I'm going to demo, explain, and then we're off working. Okay? So make sure you got hopefully a towel. Okay, hopefully a towel here. So I got my towel down here. Make sure you're not on any dangerous surfaces. Okay, I'm going to be lying down. Okay. Elbow underneath. Follow through. Okay. So on this drill, your knees are going to be bent. 2 focuses here. Okay. Holding your follow through. All right. That's the first focus. Second focus. You want that ball to come right back down to about your face or about your chest. Okay. You do not want the ball going left or right because I want that perfect backspin, that perfect follow through. All right. Join me here, guys. Let's try to hit about 40 reps here, okay? Join me. Let's hold our follow through here. Great job, guys. Remember, our goal is to get to 40 reps here. If your elbow gets tired for a couple of seconds, feel free to take a break in between. Okay, guys, feel free to take a break. Shake it off, all right? This is a great drill we can do inside our house, right? When our parents are angry at us for maybe making too much noise, we're not gonna break through the ceiling with this, laying on our back. Elbow should be brushing my ribs here. I'm gonna hold that follow through. Elbow brushing my ribs, hold that follow through. Get that perfect backspin here, guys. Everybody's shot's a little bit different, okay? But on these drills, we can really focus in on getting that backspin right. All right, we got about a minute left here, guys. We got about a minute left. Let's try to get these 40 reps in. Okay, shake it out if you need to. Keep repping it out. This is important stuff. We got NBA, we got WNBA players doing stuff like this in their house during these tough times right now. Okay? Keep it up here. Give me a few more reps. I'll join you for the last one. Got 20 seconds left here, guys. 20 seconds left. We got that perfect follow through yet? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Perfect. Okay. Third form shooting drill for you. Okay. I got to move this towel out of the way. Okay, we're going into slow motion form shooting. This is probably my favorite drill. Okay, this drill and the next one we can do on a hoop. If you don't have a hoop, I want you still using that spot right in front of you. Okay, so I'm gonna demo here, then I'll demo at the hoop. You're gonna join me. Okay, so slow motion form shooting. I'll show you, I'll explain. Okay, I'm here. Side tap. Slow, 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 slow. Snap. Woo. Coach Kayla shot the ball too far. I'm here. Side tap. Slow, 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 slow. Snap. Okay. Big things here. Okay. We're going in slow motion, right? We're going in slow motion. So let me show you closer here. Okay. I'm gonna get a thigh tap here. Okay, because I want to get my legs engaged right away. Thigh tap. The ball is gonna travel with my hips. Okay, everything moving at the same time. At the top, I'm gonna snap. Okay, no basket. You use these cones again. With the basket, you're gonna join me. I'm gonna show you here. Okay. So you can see my basket over here. All right, you're gonna join me. Let's try to get 15 repetitions here, guys. 15 repetitions. All right. This is what it looks like in a basket. 2 or 3 feet away from the basket. Okay, 2 or 3 feet away. Side tap. Slow, 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 slow. Snap. And start. All right. Let's make it happen. 15 reps. Good. Trying to swish that ball through every time. Swish that ball through the net. 2 or 3 feet away. That's it. 2 or 3 feet away. Good job, guys. If you don't have that basket, remember, we can do it without. We can do it without. Excellent job, guys. Let's keep it up. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite slow motion form shooting. All right, I'm back. I'm going to do it without a basket again, okay? We can do this drill with or without a basket. Perfect. High tap. Slow, 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 slow. Follow through. I try to hit that spot. High tap. Ball moves with hips. I hit that spot. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. How are we doing on those 15 reps? How are we doing on those 15 reps? Let's keep it going. Making shots here is not the most important thing. It's zeroing in on that technique. Once you get that technique, that's when you start worrying about the make. All right, we got about 30 seconds left here, guys. 30 seconds left. I'm going to finish it out with you here on the basket. Few more reps. Side tap. Slow, 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 slow. Side tap. Slow, 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 slow. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, next, last form shooting drill here. Okay. All right. Hey, great job, guys. Hang with me. One more drill. Okay. Last form shooting drill here. We have high bounce shooting. Okay. I'll demo, explain, then we work away. All right. Here we go. Got a high bounce. 1, 2. Shot. Hitting that spot in front. High bounce. 1, 2. Shot. Okay. Things to focus on here. I can do this without basket, and I'm going to show you with the basket too. Things to focus on. High bounce. Okay. When you bouncing that ball high right in front of you. Okay. Next piece is your feet. Okay. As a right-handed shooter, I'm going to jump into my shot 1-2 step. Okay. Left, right. That's the footwork. Okay. If I'm a lefty, I go right, left. All right. It's going to give you a little spring in your shot. So we got high bounce, 1-2 step. Then I'm going to let that ball crush me. I'm going to get loaded, use that momentum of the ball, spring back up. Okay. Let's show you on a hoop. Let's work away, guys. About 15 reps here for me. Okay. Let's get them in. Let's try to make some of those as well. All right. I'm going to go from about the free throw line here, guys. From about the free throw line. All right. Aiming for 15 reps. 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 1, 2. Shot. Bounce, 1, 2, shot. Bounce, 1, 2, shot. That's what you're thinking, guys. That's a great job, everyone. That's a great job. Give me about 15 reps. Go ahead and hustle up in between repetitions. We want to get as much work in as possible. That's a great job. Focusing in on that technique. This drill is going to put it all together. Okay, I'll show you a few more without our basket. Okay, without the basket. I'm here. High bounce. 1, 2, shot. Try to hit the center of that spot. Bounce. 1, 2, shot. Trying to hit the center of that spot. Excellent, guys. We got a minute left here. How many can we make? How many more can we make in this minute? Can we focus a little bit on our technique? All right, guys. We got about 30 seconds left. I'm going to finish it out with you on the hoop. Let's see if I can keep knocking them down here. Here we go. High bounce. Shot. High bounce. 1, 2. Shot. We got about 10 more seconds, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Hey guys, excellent work today, okay? Form shooting, it's so important, okay? Do one drill every time you go to the gym, okay? I'm so happy I was here with you guys today, all right? You should have a fun competition with Coach Drew coming up next. So take what you learned here, put it into practice in that competition, and let's go compete against each other, all right? Great to be here. Thanks for having me. Bye, everyone.
Guys, it's Cullen here. I'm coming to you from my backyard, my porch. So I hope you guys are well. I know you guys have been killing it all day. It's been an amazing day. It's the last session. Let's dig deep. And right now we will be getting into a meditation type, stretching type, mindfulness exercises into a conclusion and reflection on how the camp went today. So I know you guys we had a long day, but just finish strong. We're almost there. We're gonna all take off our shoes. I know we all had been on our feet all day and haven't had a chance to take our shoes off. So that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna get into. Okay. I still have my shoes on for my work. All right. We're gonna take our shoes off. You can just pop them right next to your mat, your floor. If you're outside, that's cool. Wherever you are, just take your shoes off, relax. All right. We're just gonna walk around right in the area. So we can walk on the balls of our feet here. Okay. We're gonna walk on the sides of our feet, right? So we don't really touch upon the sides of our feet. We're always in our shoes, right? We're gonna walk on our heels, right? Back and forth. We go forward and back. All right. So let's get on the balls of our feet, tippy toes, tippy toes. Now let's go back, do that same thing. Get sides of our feet. All right. You might feel it hurt a little bit, it's all right. But we're just working out different parts of our bottom of our feet because our feet interact with the rest of our body. All right. So get in the first stretch before we get into our meditation. We're going to be shoulder width apart. Okay. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. Sorry. And we're going to get down onto our hands and knees. All right. And before we get there, before we get to our knees, all right, we're going to use our hands. We're going to push back on the balls of our feet. We're going to use our palms to push back. And we're going to stretch out our arches right here. So this is our arch, right? Our arch of our foot. We're going to push back, and we're just going to roll. You're going to feel it in your toes. You might feel it in your arch. This is just, again, furthering our stretch for our feet. All right, then we're going to slowly get down to on our knees, all right? We're going to roll our toes, and we're going to get into one of our first stretch of the day into a child's pose, okay? Our head down. You're going to count your deep breaths to 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. So all in child's pose. So I'm going to demonstrate it first. right? Demonstrate child's pose, and we're gonna walk through the breath, all right? So we're gonna sit like this. Get into child's pose. You're gonna stay in that for count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Do it one more time. Inhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna slowly come out of that. All right, we're gonna come back into our feet shoulder width apart into a little bridge before. All right, we're gonna push down onto our balls of our feet, stretch out our toes. We can put our knees back on the ground. All right, push back onto our toes. All right, you feel that in your toes, your arches. You're gonna roll your toes again. Okay, we're gonna slowly sit back onto our calves, and we're gonna get to a count of 4 this time. All right, so a little bit deeper. So you go inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Let's give it a shot. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, one more time. I'm gonna do it with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna slowly come out of this. All right, we're gonna stretch out our hips right now. So our feet are gonna be shoulder width apart like this. Right? We're just gonna face each other. Our chest is gonna face up. And we're just gonna sit in a little squat position. Use our elbows to push out our groins here, and then we're gonna take it into a further, deeper stretch for our groins and our hips, all that. So just it's gonna burn for a little bit. Just stretch, stretch, stretch. All right, slowly put our hands down on the ground. Come back to our knees. All right, we're gonna get into a little lunge position. Get into our groin. All right. So we're gonna first one up. We're gonna put up our right leg up. Okay. Elbow is gonna be inside your knee, down towards your ankle. You're gonna feel it right back here. Okay. Into your glutes. Right. Your groin inside here. All right. We're gonna take a count of 3. 3 breaths. So you're gonna start inside your ankle, and we're gonna reach up as high as you can, twist our body, hold at the top. So on the top of our breath, we're gonna hold for a second, and then exhale down. So we're gonna do 3 for a count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold. Do it again. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. Exhale for 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3. Good. Slowly, don't rush this. Bring your right leg back. And we're going to bring our right leg underneath our body. We're going to stretch out the glutes again, and our outer hip. Okay? We're going to, our right leg's underneath our chest, right? If you need to stay like this is fine. There's different variations, okay? Stay like this. You're going to lay down on your knee, okay? You can go on your elbows, right? And then we can even go all the way down. So depending on how you feel, you can do one of those 3. I'll do a little mini plank while stretching out my glutes, okay? So we're gonna go 3 for a count of 4 breaths this time. So inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Ready? For 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Our breath is important to breathe through these exercises. If it hurts, we use our breath to calm our body and breathe through everything. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And each time you use your breath, you can get a little bit deeper. Use your breath to get a little bit deeper and feel the stretch. All right? We'll slowly come out of that. Untuck your leg. I'm going to turn my body so you guys can see my left right now. So we do the same thing going to our left leg. So we get a little mini lunge position. All right, it's fine if our right leg's back. It can be up like this. You maybe need a deeper stretch here. Make sure our knee isn't over our toes. If our knee gets over our toes, we might hyperextend our knee. So we're sitting back into a deeper stretch. All right, left arm inside your knee, inside your ankle. Okay, our right hand can just stay off to the side. We're gonna use our breath to reach up to the sky for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the top, hold it. Exhale for 3. Do that 3 more times. We'll go 2 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold. We'll do one more time. Last time for a count of 4 this time. Let's try and get 4. Use our breath to get a little bit deeper into our lunge. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Good. All right. We'll slowly come out of that. All right. Now we're going to get back into our glute stretch here. All right. Outside of our hips. You tuck your left leg under. You can just stay like this if this is fine. All right. You're going to use your breath to slowly get deeper and deeper into your lunge. All right. Sorry, into your stretch. Okay. So I'm going to stay like this, and each breath I'm going to get deeper and deeper. Right. So for a count of 3, we'll go for 3 breaths. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get a little bit deeper now. Ready? Breath. Inhale for 4 this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just exhale for 4. Right? And let's try and get as deep as we can. Right? We're using our breath to calm our body, get a deeper stretch, and to feel. This will be helping with our recovery, so we can bounce back tomorrow when we get back into more workouts. All right, so we'll get back into it. Last one for a count of 5 this time. So inhale for 5 seconds, and you're going to exhale for 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5. Breathe that everything out. Good. Hold here, use your breath to slowly inhale, slowly come out of this. So we're going to use our inhale to come out of this. All right. I'm going to flip back around. Okay. We're going to get into, we're going to put our legs, so now we're going to put our legs up against the wall. You can put it up in the air. If you have a pillow, you can put it underneath your butt. I don't currently have a pillow with me, but it's just to get our hips above our heart. Or it's fine if you need to, but anytime our legs are above our heart, that doesn't usually happen, right? I'm always on my feet all the time, right? I'm never like this with my feet up in the sky, right? So now my feet are up in the sky, all the blood, right? The lactic acid is coming down towards the bottom. I'm recirculating the blood, so when I run tomorrow, I'll be able to have fresher legs. So it's just a way to use our breath right now, of calming our mind, our body, everything, and just releasing the lactic acid that's built up from being on our feet all day. All right. So we're gonna sit here with our eyes closed, our feet elevated. If you have a pillow, you can put it underneath here, so the blood and lactic acid can go right through to your body. When we sit up, you're gonna feel the blood slowly get back into your legs. It's gonna be a weird feeling at first, but you're gonna feel your legs feel that much more refreshed. Okay. We're going to slowly close our eyes. You can have our arms spread out wide. You can have them on your heart and your stomach. You can have them on your side. I like to keep my arm on my stomach and heart, right? So everything's circulated. I can also have my palms to the sky. My eyes are shut. This is a time to reflect and relax, right? We're going to use our breath. You're going to think about all the great things that we did today. You guys are just going to sit like this. And we're just going to relax. You guys were able to accomplish many great things, even through the struggle, from struggling with the pivots and not being able to get your high score in some competition, being able to dribble with Coach Choppy and doing some of the agility drills, right? Everything that we worked on today, you're going to be able to improve it. All right, so you guys are going to stay like that. Close your eyes, relax. All right, we had great discussions of relations and leadership and race relations. We had shooting with Coach Kayla. I know a lot of us are going to continue to improve on our shots, right? and everybody's going to continue to improve on their basketball skills, their leadership skills, everything that can make us better people on and off the court. All right, I'm going to get back and join you guys. I'm going to put my feet up like you guys are doing. We're almost there. You're doing a great job. All right, feet are up, arms off to the side. I feel the breeze coming in. I'm using my breath to calm myself, calm my body. For a count of, I'm going to go for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5. Right? So this is a great tool that you guys can utilize after reflecting, after practices, after games. Any chance you need to settle yourself, you can use a time to just even put your feet up after practice or after games and just reflect on what happened. Right? And the same thing we're doing today, what we just did. We're reflecting of all the different games and skills and all the tough times we just had. It's okay. We're gonna let them into our mind. We're gonna let them out. That's the point of meditation. We let the thoughts come in. We let them settle if they're meant to be settled in our minds. If not, we let them out and use our breath to exhale to get those thoughts, that calming sensation back into our mind. All right? That's a great tool that meditation does. We're continuing to use our breath. Continue to inhale for a count of 4, 5, or 6. Exhale. All right. We're going to slowly bring our legs down. You're going to feel the blood rush back into your legs. It might be a weird feeling, but that's okay. It's normal. All right, we're going to give ourselves a big hug. We did a great job. All right, we're going to squeeze. We're stretching out our legs. Give them a good squeeze. You're on them all day. All right. We're going to slowly ease. And then we're going to exhale. And slowly bring our legs down to the ground. We're going to spread out our arms, spread out our legs, right? Full stretches as far as we can go with our legs, as wide as we can go with our arms. We're going to sit there. You might have background noise. You might have dogs barking, sirens going. You might have people all around you. It's fine. Whatever you're going to reflect right now, you're going to sit in silence. And just let your breath take control. Right? So we're going to go inhale for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for a count of 4. Right, so we're using our breath to calm ourselves and just settle what's going on. Right? So we have negative thoughts, negative emotions sometimes. It's all right. That's part of life. You got to continue to find ways to continue to move forward. Let those thoughts come in, acknowledge them, and then let them out. Right? You're not supposed to stay. You're supposed to think positive. Reflect on the great things you learned today. With Coach Drew, Coach Choppy, and everybody else, all the rest of the coaches that did an amazing job being here and spending time with us. Right? I know we learned great things, and there's a lot more that we can take in. So we're going to reflect this last 30 seconds. Use one more big breath. Inhale, and then exhale. You're going to let everything else out, all the emotion you have of a sigh of relief and excitement that we finished the day on a great note. So one more big breath. It's your breath. You decide when. We'll go for inhale. Exhale. And we're finished. All right. That's a great job. Slowly turn over to your right side. We're going to sit up. All right. Sit however you want, relaxing, and just know you guys accomplished something great today. You took time out of your day, get better with people in uncomfortable situations, but I know we did an amazing job enhancing our lives, getting better, improving all our skill sets that we learned today. So I'm proud of you guys. Keep moving forward, and thank you, BU Stay True coaching staff, for killing it today. Thank you. Keep getting better, guys.